As a federal appeals court weighs a controversial Texas immigration law, the border crisis in Arizona is growing. Officials say a recent surge of migration in the state is overwhelming resources. CNN's Rosa Flores is on the ground in Arizona for a closer look.
It's mountainous, it's very steep.
Paul Nixon and Laurel Grindy help migrants in distress in southern Arizona.
Hola. Hola.
Which is now the busiest migrant crossing on the U.S.-Mexico border. 300,000 migrants have been apprehended in the Tucson Border Patrol sector from October to February. That's about 64% more than the number of migrants apprehended in the Del Rio sector, which includes Eagle Pass, Texas, the epicenter of the border battle between Texas and the Biden administration.
Jamaica, welcome.
Oh, you're from Jamaica.
Yeah. Many migrants walk for miles, up and down steep hills to this makeshift camp where they wait for Border Patrol, like Mirta from Guatemala.
She says that her soul hurts.
The mother of 7 boys, ages 4 to 16, wants to go by her first name only and says extreme poverty in her home country leaves mothers with an impossible choice.
Decide, do you feed your younger child or your older child?
In the ranching world, you're always around people from south of the border.
The camp is on cattle rancher Lori Lindsay's property, a lifelong Democrat who is now an independent because she says Democrats are weak, and Republicans who call the border issue
an invasion,
soft invasion along our southern border,
have it wrong. She says it's a humanitarian crisis.
When you say invasion, it's as if you're being attacked or if you're in danger. We're not in danger. I would just like people to not lose their humanity.
Lindsay says she sympathizes with migrants but worries because the camp has no sanitation facilities. And to keep warm, migrants build fires.
It's not just our ranch that could go up in flames. I mean, this is our livelihood. This is it. This is our home.
She calls on the federal government to hire more Border Patrol agents.
We're inside the Arizona Air Coordination Center.
John Maudlin leads the Border Patrol's Tucson sector, 262 miles of Arizona's border with Mexico. Here, the border wall looks like the spine of a giant beast, resting on jagged peaks.
By far the most dangerous place on the southwest border to cross.
Maudlin says one of his biggest frustrations is that the cartels smuggle thousands of migrants in the most remote areas in the east side of Arizona, bogging down his Border Patrol agents there, while the cartels smuggle drugs and bad guys on the west side.
So what we're not doing is actively patrolling for the people that are trying to get away from us.
He says his team has identified 30,000 gotaways, or people entering the Tucson sector and evading arrest so far this fiscal year. But he just doesn't have enough four-wheel drive vehicles and agents to chase them down.
Is that what keeps you up at night?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a really good trail. It looks like a death sentence.
Air and Marine Operations show us the trails atop mountains used by these smugglers and migrants who don't want to get caught.
Many times they're trafficking narcotics. It could be a criminal, or someone that possibly has malintent towards the United States.
All while many of Maudlin's Border Patrol agents respond to what he calls a humanitarian mission, making repeated hours-long drives in unforgiving terrain to apprehend parents like Mirta.
She says that she left her 7 children in Guatemala with her dad.
The Guatemalan mother, who like so many migrants, arrived with a crushed heart in search for opportunity to feed their family.
And officials in Pima County, Arizona say they've received assurances from the federal government that more money is on the way to help for humanitarian migrant assistance.